Today we're breaking down a video and follow-up claims from Nazareth about AI agency profitability. Specifically, his statement that roughly 20 to 25% of students reach sustainable profitability within 90 days. Let's define what he means. Nathan defines sustainable profitability as net positive cash flow for 30 consecutive days after ad spend, cost of goods, fees, refunds, and chargebacks, with CPA consistently below break-even contribution margin. On paper, that sounds responsible. He also claims median test spend between $500 and $4,000, average order value between $35 and $70, stable CPA at 25 to 40% of AOV, net contribution margin of 20 to 30% before scale, 10 to 15% face platform restrictions, 3 to 5% suffer permanent losses, and he says about 20 to 25% reach stability in 90 days. Now let's slow this down. If 20 to 25% succeed, that means 75 to 80% do not. That's not a minor detail. That's the majority. Most people watching these videos are not experienced operators. They're beginners. They're people looking to replace income. And when someone hears 20 to 25% succeed, what they emotionally hear is, I could be in that group. But what they need to hear is, 3 out of 4 people are likely losing money. Let's examine the math. If someone spends $3,000 testing and falls into the 75%, what happens? How much did they lose? Did they recover? Did they pivot to another product? Did they try again with another $3,000? How many cycles does that take? Because 30 days of positive cash flow is not a business. That's a hot streak. True business stability is 6 months, 12 months, multiple product cycles, seasonal fluctuations, ad fatigue, policy shifts, chargebacks, refund spikes. So here's where I want to challenge Nathan Nazareth directly. Nathan says that 20 to 25% of students reach sustainable profitability in 90 days with $1,500 to $4,000 in test spend. If that's accurate, then let's go deeper. How many of those students are still profitable 6 months later? How many are profitable after 1 full year? What was the average total loss for the ones who failed? What percentage never recovered their initial capital? How many required multiple stores before something worked? And how many quietly exited without posting testimonials? Because 30 days of positive cash flow is not proof of a scalable business model. It's proof that something worked temporarily. If the model truly works long-term, then publishing full cohort data would strengthen the case. Total students, total capital deployed, median long-term stability, retention beyond 90 days. Average lifetime value of successful students, actual drop-off rate. Transparency would elevate the conversation. Now to be clear, Nathan's breakdown of runway, testing cadence, and psychological stability is more grounded than most AI get-rich-fast creators. But the framing still matters. When beginners hear pattern recognition and structured testing cadence, it sounds tactical. What it really means is, have capital, be emotionally stable, be prepared to lose, be prepared to test repeatedly, and accept that most people won't make it. That's the real message, and that's not a scam, that's business. So the real question is not, can it work? The real question is, do you have the capital, patience, and risk tolerance to survive long enough for it to work? Big difference. Nathan, if you're confident in the numbers, publish the long-term data. Let's see 12-month survivability. Let's see real lifetime profitability rates. Let's move this industry toward transparency instead of inspiration. Because Business Reality Check exists for one reason. Not to tear people down, but to make sure no one walks into these models blind. If you're watching this and thinking about starting an AI agency or dropshipping business, understand the math. Understand the failure rate. Understand your runway. Then decide. That's how you build something real.